Hello, this is your Week 6 MyStatsLab Problem 1 example. Let's read the problem. At the airport entry sites, a computer is used to randomly decide whether a traveler's baggage should be opened for inspection. If the chance of being selected is 20%, can you model your chance of having your baggage opened with a Bernoulli model? Check each of the conditions specifically. So, trials are Bernoulli if the following conditions are met. These three conditions are: there are only two possible outcomes called success and failure for each trial. The probability of success, denoted by P, is the same on every trial, and the trials are independent. So we have a few questions we're going to ask about this problem, and actually today in this problem we have no math to do. It's just yes and no answers. So let's take a look. Part 1. Let the act of inspecting baggage be a trial. Are there only two possible outcomes? Well, yes, there are only two possible outcomes. Either your baggage is selected for inspection or it's not. So those are the only two outcomes that can happen. So in this question, yes, those are the only two possible outcomes. Part 2. Assume that a success is to have the baggage inspected. Is the probability of success the same on every trial? Well, they are selected by a computer, and we were told that it's probably 20% or 1 in 5. So 1 in every 5 bags that passes through is probably going to be inspected. So is the probability of success the same on every trial? Yes, everybody has the same chance, 1 in 5, of having their bag inspected. Part 3. Are the trials independent? Well, let's think about that. The baggage goes through, the computer selects 1 in 5 to be inspected. Once it picks 1, it goes back to the same thing, 1 in 5. So the fact that the last baggage was picked for selection has nothing to do with the rest. So each one of these trials is independent. It's going to be a 1 in 5 shot. So part 3, are the trials independent? Yes, they are. And that leads us to the last part. Using information from the previous steps, can you model your chance of having your baggage opened with a Bernoulli model? Well, we satisfied all three of the outcomes, right? There's only two, success and failure. Either your baggage is selected or it's not. The probability of success is the same on every trial. We said they were independent, and that it's a 1 in 5 chance every single time. And yes, they are independent. One has nothing to do with the other. So for part 4, again, the answer is yes. We can use the Bernoulli model in this problem. So there you have it. Pretty simple problem this time. No math to do, no spreadsheet cells to put numbers in. But we did give ourselves the ability to look at probability problems and decide whether the Bernoulli model will work or not. So there you have it. There's your problem 1 example from week 6 MyStatsLab. Later.